Welcome back to some kind of video. I'm not entirely sure. So I just got done recording my pangolin video, and while I did, I was able to achieve always on Immolate, which was believed to be patched out at some point. So right now I have an antagonist shield on, and here's my skill tree. I stopped where I regularly go, and I'm going to get to that in a second. But if I switch to a Hoplite, I get down to 1 health, and I am spec'd into Immolate. So right now, no Immolate, just Cloud Kill. Now, the deal with the Devil build, for you guys that don't know that, it was a Maya raid boss thing. That was kind of an exploit, and I usually don't cover that stuff. But, we can kind of go over this, because I'm a little intrigued right now, because I just saw it pop up, but it's not fully popped up. So what you would do is you would equip a Hoplite shield, bring yourself down to 0 health, and then you would put on the B, and you'd still be at 0 health, and you'd have always on Immolate. Now, Immolate does crazy damage, because the way Immolate works is your total damage you do from your shot. Immolate takes that, and then does it again, but what's cool about it is you can get rebuffs with it, specifically 2. Fire and slag. So since Immolate's fire damage, let's say, with my Becca here, I do 653 damage. Let's just say that's fire damage. Now, if I had Immolate during this, Immolate would do, or not 50% of it, but let's say I've boosted it 10 out of 5, so it's 100%, it would do 653 damage. But if that enemy was flesh, it would get a 1.75 multiplier again. And if the enemy was slag, then it would get the 3 times multiplier again on top of the regular damage. So Immolate can do more than your original shot. And that's really interesting. And that would put Maya's damage over the top, and she could absolutely destroy raid bosses. So right now it's not working. They patched it out, so you never get down there. It was fair enough. It was a good thing to patch, because it was broken and it was unintended, and I'm all for that. But I'm going to put an antagonist back on. Go to my regular spec. So here, I'm getting my health back. And now, I'm at 0. So I have Immolate. Now I'm going to shoot him with the Pimpernel here, so they all land. Now I'm going to slag him. Now you see there, 377k. I'm going to wait till some of these dots go away. Maybe I should have scorned him. Or not spec'd into Cloud Kill. 550 or 55,545,000. That's Immolate. That's not all the different pimp shots. That's Immolate. They're 11. See if I can get a perfect sweet spot there. 188 million there. Once again, that's not the pimp damage, because the pimp damage comes in a few different numbers. As you can see there, that 370 is pimp. So even at half damage Immolate, not boosted to 10 or 11 from the comm, is doing that much damage. Now, the sad thing is, this only works if you have sustenance, from what I can tell, which gives you constant health regen. But if you go and put on a B, I start to get health back, and no Immolate. So it's not nearly as good as before, being able to throw the B in there. But if you have sustenance, you can do an always on Immolate. And that's kind of interesting. I might play around with that a little bit. I should try one other thing though here. So if I do use some kind of Moxie gun, Yep. Now I... Oops, I should try with a Becca. Now it should be off. Let's see if I get fire damage. So yeah, if you use any kind of Moxie gun, or what sustenance heals you up to 100%, you lose it. It just takes a while for sustenance to heal you from 0 to 1. Because it's 2% of your health every second, depending on how low your health is. So when it gets up to that top, let me unequip it and do it again. Where is my hoplite? So you can see that healing. And it's pretty slow, and once you get to the top of that, it goes incredibly slow. So I don't know if this is feasible in any way, shape, or form right now. I might just play around with it for some fun. I'd have to take away life tap as well, because life tap will put me back up to 100. And if your shield breaks, you're dead. But yeah, it's still interesting nonetheless that you can still do it in some way, shape, or form. And this previously, I don't know if anyone was aware of this. So that's kind of cool and interesting. Maybe I'll see what this can actually do on a raid boss. Maybe not. I'm not sure if I'm even going to bother with that. Because you wouldn't have the B with it, so I don't know how high that damage is. But it's still pretty crazy high damage. And yeah, it's something new that I didn't even know was in the game currently. Maybe someone else did. And this is nothing new. But I think it is. So anyways, thanks again for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.